Have you ever found yourself valuing the gifts that others have over your gifts? You know, when you're looking out on the marketplace and looking at others in your field, and you look at the gifts that God has given them and you value them, you put them higher above the gifts that God has given you. Have you ever said to yourself, gosh, I wish I could do that, or I wish I had that, when you're referring to others in the marketplace and you're looking at the evidence of their gifts and you're looking and you're saying, I wish I could do that, I wish I had that, and not valuing and owning and recognizing the gifts and the value that you have? I mean, I'm just asking, and I want to know, Althea, write it in the comments below. Have you ever dismissed a compliment that you've received from someone else, whether that's a team member, whether that's a colleague, whether that's a client, whether that's a friend and a relative, and you've dismissed it, you shrugged it off? And maybe you said something, yes, but I don't have this, or I can't do this, because you are unconsciously looking and comparing your gifts to someone else's and putting your gifts below someone else's. Well, if you said yes to any of those three questions, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to Althea TV. If this is the first or this is the 100th episode that you've watched, I'm so glad that you're here, because today we're going to talk about comparison and why you are experiencing that and what you can do to break free from that. Because the only reason you are comparing your gifts to others and putting their gifts on a higher pedestal than yours and not valuing your gifts in the magnitude that you're valuing others is because of a poverty spirit. That's the only reason. You can write this down if you're taking notes. The only reason you are putting other people's gifts higher than yours is because of a poverty spirit. And note this is really important. A poverty spirit has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with how much money you have in the bank. It has nothing to do with how much money you have in your pocket. It has nothing to do with how much money you have in your investments. It is tied to your perspective and your sense of power. A poverty spirit is not of God and has nothing to do with your money. That's why even with six-figure clients and six-figure contracts and six-figure customers and experience six-figure days and six-figure weeks and six-figure weekends and six-figure months, you still are struggling with looking out to others' gifts and valuing them more than you value your own gifts. It has nothing to do with money. You know, it's no different than the 10 spies who went out to spy on the promised land, and they had evidence of abundance. They were holding the evidence that God told them, swore, right? In Deuteronomy, it says, I swore to their fathers that they had evidence of abundance, yet still their poverty mindset caused them to come back to the camp and say, no, like we're not able, even though we saw with our eyes, we held with our hands the abundance, their poverty mindset created a false report. So that's why you can have an abundance of customers and clients and contracts, and yet still your abundance mindset will not understand how it created a situation where your team has to deal with Stripe chargebacks every single day. It's a poverty mindset that's rooted in a wrong perspective and a wrong sense of power. That's why you can struggle with evidence of abundance in your business. You know, it's seen, it's felt in your list, in your bank account, in your social networks. And yet still, you can find yourself struggling to even begin to understand how to let go in your business and let God. It seems it's a real tough thing for you to do, to trust God and be spirit-led in your business and your sales. It's a poverty spirit. And so we're going to make a decision to break free of that poverty spirit and walk into that abundant that God promised us. If you're saying, I'm ready to walk into that, say, share in the comments, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, let's go. And you've heard me say this before, you can't change what you're not aware of. And so I'm bringing to our awareness the poverty spirit and what it looks like in your sales and in your business. Because a poverty spirit has nothing to do with money. It's tied to perspective and power, right? Caleb and Joshua, just two, the minority of the 12 leaders, had the right perspective. They had God's perspective. They had God's perspective. And they had the right sense of power. They said, we are well able because God said it. So their perspective was tied to God and their power was tied to God. That's why your sales and partnering with God in your sales to really fully experience all the different levels of abundance that He promised requires you to partner with God in your sales. So you've just shared with me that you're all in. You are ready to break free of the poverty mindset. You're ready to no longer look out and value someone else's gifts greater than you value your own. You're ready to stop experiencing these headaches, these daily headaches in your business. Whether that's the chargebacks as one example. If you said, yes, I want you right now to go and sign up for my upcoming challenge. That's if you are ready to 10x your sales the Holy Spirit-led way by partnering with God. So go to altheamcintyre.com/challenge. The link is in the description. And we're going to walk through over the course of 5 days how you are going to let go, trust God, be spirit-led in your business and sales, and 10x your revenue. And break free of the poverty mindset. That again is not tied to money. It's tied and rooted in a wrong perspective and a wrong perspective and a wrong sense of power. Listen, you can't out-earn the lie that you're believing. So yes, you are experiencing and having 6-figure contracts, 6-figure clients, 6-figure days, weeks, weekends. months, years. But that's not even the tip of what God swore to your fathers, right? In Deuteronomy, it says, let me read it in my beautiful Bible that my executive virtual assistant gifted me. It says that, see, I've set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give to them and their descendants after them. And that is in Deuteronomy 1. Y'all, it's time for me to bring my readers to Althea TV. 1:8. Listen, that is what we're going to be going through during the 5-day challenge. I want you to go ahead and sign up at altheamcintyre.com/challenge. If you want to break free of the poverty spirit by learning how to partner with God in your sales. Let me know in the comments below. I'm in, I'm ready, let's go. I'm ready to break free. Okay, I can't wait to see you there. Listen, if you've enjoyed this video, I want you to do a couple things. I want you to like it. I want you to share it. I want you, of course, you've commented below to let me know like you're tracking with me. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Althea TV, hey, today is the day to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay, I'll see you in the challenge and I'll see you next week here for the next episode of Althea TV. Bye for now. Love you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Don't forget to visit my website at altheamcintyre.com to get your free training on the 7 biggest mistakes that keep Christian entrepreneurs from ever creating their $25,000 offer.